Britain is a bargain for overseas visitors right now. The pound at its lowest level against the US dollar for 31 years. But that's no consolation for the service sector. Growth slumped to a 3-year low, according to a poll conducted before the Brexit referendum. Analysts say it reveals where investor sentiment is headed.
They are going to clearly have to get to the situation where we get more clarity from both the UK and Brussels before they can start committing any further capital spending.
Clarity is in such short supply that commercial drove London real estate boom are now pulling out. That's worried the central bank enough to cut the cash reserves that banks have to hold as a financial cushion against economic shocks. It'll free up nearly $200 billion in potential lending for real estate and other business activities. But there are doubts over how much this can help.
The UK has entered a period of uncertainty and significant economic adjustment. The efforts of the Bank of England will not be able to fully and immediately offset the market and economic volatility that can be expected while this adjustment proceeds.
The finance minister says the results of so-called stress tests show UK banks are better equipped to withstand what is likely to be a very rocky period for the UK economy. Owen Fairclough, CCTV.
So at least British banks are safe, but what about the jobs of European Union citizens in Britain and British workers in the EU? Well, there are an estimated 3 million EU nationals living and working in the UK, and around 2 million Britons working in EU countries, all able to move freely. Britain wants its post-Brexit settlement to restrict that free movement, but still enjoy the free movement of goods and services. But the President of the European Council says that's out of the question.
We hope to have the UK as a close partner in the future. But leaders made it clear that access to the single market means acceptance of all 4 freedoms, including the freedom of movement. We will not sell off our freedoms, and there will be no single market à la carte.